It was never Asenath. It was always her. I am no longer certain what is real. What is identity when memory slips? What is sanity when your name is whispered back to you in a voice that isn't yours? I wish I could say I'm not afraid, but fear has long since ceased being a feeling. It is now my companion, my language, my reflection. It began, of course, with Asenath Wait. That name still pulses behind my eyelids. She was curious. That's the word I used. Not beautiful, not charming, just curious. Like a puzzle you don't remember starting, but cannot stop solving. She was reclusive, sharp-minded. Her voice had no origin, changing tone like it was trying on dialects. And her gaze, black, steady, too calm for someone so young. They said her family was strange, the Waits of Water Street. I didn't believe in whispers, not until they started echoing inside me. It was dusk when I entered their home. I remember that clearly, even if time now folds in on itself. The house was ancient, but not abandoned. It felt inhabited by something deeper than memory. Asenath opened the door before I knocked. Her mouth moved in greeting, but her eyes didn't match. Inside, the walls were too close, the silence too thick. The scent of rust and damp clung to me long after I left. In the sitting room sat her father, Ephraim Waite. They said he'd been dead for years, but there he was, skeletal, barely alive, and he watched me, not with curiosity, but with recognition. Then a voice, not from Ephraim, not from Asenath, from the door. Stay with me. It was a whisper, wet and ancient, as if it clawed its way through earth and skin just to reach me. And there she was, a woman, but not. She had Asenath's frame, but the skin was too tight, the joints angled wrong, the smile too wide, the eyes inhumanly reflective, like they remembered too much. I couldn't move. The house had breathed me in. Don't fear her, Ephraim rasped. It's only a temporary arrangement. His voice didn't come from his throat. It came from inside mine. The truth didn't shatter like glass. It ground like teeth into bone. Asenath was never just Asenath. She was a mask, a vessel, and something ancient had worn her long enough to forget its name. The body was hers, but the thing inside, it was older than language. It spoke in intent. It used her as it would use me. I ran. Of course I ran. Out into the night, lungs burning. But I was never really out. The whisper followed, not behind, but within. It echoed in my dreams. It shaped my thoughts. It finished my sentences. I feel her still. When I look in the mirror, I see her behind my eyes. When I speak, I hear her cadence. And when I sleep, I see a door, wooden, swollen with age. And on the threshold, Asenath, or what's left of her, waiting. It was never her, Ephraim said. It was always her, and now I understand. She doesn't want my life. She wants my language, my ability to tell the story. Because once you speak of her, she begins again.